Yuriy Fedorenko, commander of the 429th Achilles Unmanned Systems Regiment of Ukraine, says that the defense forces managed to push Russian troops back from previously held positions. Despite enemy pressure, we're holding our ground in the Kupiansk area thanks to coordinated efforts. The area around the settlement of Krylyakivka is the furthest point the enemy has reached on the left bank of the Oskil River in this direction. But despite repeated attempts, the Russians can't expand this wedge. They're taking heavy losses in equipment and manpower, but failing to make progress. At Kupiansk-Vuzlovyi, no changes. All positions remain under control of the defense forces, Fedorenko said on Espresso TV. He added that in Dvorichna, the Russians are clearly blocked and unable to expand their bridgehead. The invaders haven't been able to set up pontoon crossings because the Oskil River is under constant surveillance by the defense forces. Their engineering equipment is regularly spotted and destroyed. Thanks to these efforts, we've pushed them back from their positions, Fedorenko stressed. He added that in the Dvorichna area, the Russians are clearly blocked and unable to expand their bridgehead. The invaders, according to information from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Russian troops are concentrating their main offensive efforts, not only in the Pokrovsk direction in Donetsk region, but also in the Kupiansk direction. Russians are also attempting assaults in the north of Donetsk region, in the Lyman and Siversk directions. The main goal here is to break through to the area of the city of Lyman, which is a strategic and logistical hub and a key defense point for the armed forces of Ukraine. The second goal is to create opportunities for the operational encirclement of the Ukrainian grouping in the Siversk area. Kupiansk is the second largest railway hub in the Kharkiv region and also a major road junction. South of the city is the settlement of Kupiansk-Vuzlovyi, which is a major railway junction where railway lines converge in 5 directions. The Russians are interested in the largest railway station, Kupiansk-Vuzlovyi, as it would improve logistics and increase the railway transport capacity, which is significantly higher than that of road transport. This ensures greater speed and volume of military cargo transportation. All of this is necessary for the further movement of this group along the Oskil River toward the Sloviansk-Kramatorsk grouping.
President Donald Trump and the Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the de facto ruler, shook hands and signed an economic agreement between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia in Trump's first stop on his Mideast visit. According to Associated Press, the leaders then watched as members of the Trump cabinet and the Saudi government exchanged folios and shook hands over a number of contracts between the two countries. The agreements include energy cooperation, modernizing the Saudi armed forces, judicial cooperation between the Justice Ministry and the Saudi judiciary, assistance between customs authorities and collaborations between the Smithsonian Museum and Saudi institutions.
نستأذنكم ببدء مراسم التوقيع على وثيقة الشراكة الاقتصادية الاستراتيجية بين حكومة المملكة العربية السعودية وحكومة الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية.
With your permission, we shall now begin the signing ceremony of the strategic economic partnership between the government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the United States of America. Signing on behalf of the United States, the Honorable Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America. Next, a letter of intent between the Ministry of Defense of Saudi Arabia and the U.S. Department of Defense regarding the modernization and development of the capabilities of the Saudi Armed Forces through future defense capabilities. From the Saudi side, His Royal Highness Prince Khalid bin Salman bin Abdulaziz, Minister of Defense. From the U.S. side, His Excellency Mr. Pete Hegseth, Secretary of Defense. To hear, this decades-long strategic partnership will continue with more signings of agreements and memoranda of understanding at the Saudi-US Investment Forum. In closing, we wish both nations a fruitful partnership and a prosperous future. Thank you.
The mother of an American-Israeli soldier taken captive and held for more than 19 months in the Gaza Strip has arrived in southern Israel. Eden Alexander is expected to be released Monday. According to Associated Press, Yael Alexander returned from the U.S. and was flown in a chopper from Ben Gurion Airport to the base where her son is expected to arrive after his release by Hamas. Eden Alexander was snatched from his military base in southern Israel during Hamas' cross-border attack on October 7, 2023, which set off the war in Gaza. His expected release would be the first since Israel shattered an 8-week ceasefire with Hamas in March, when it unleashed fierce strikes on Gaza that have killed hundreds. His release is seen as part of a goodwill gesture for the Trump administration that could lay the groundwork for a new ceasefire between the warring sides. Israel says that, including Alexander, 59 hostages remain in captivity. Around 24 are believed to be alive and the remaining are deceased. Many of the 250 hostages taken by Hamas-led militants in the 2023 attack were freed in ceasefire deals.